shadow people. Who are they? What are they? What do they want? And especially, how can we get rid of them if you don't want to ever see them or perceive them ever again? This and more shall we talk about in this video coming up. As a psychic and channeler, I've encountered many different beings on the other side, the higher planes, and also the lower planes, which I'll talk about in just a bit. But a shadow person, what are they? Who are they? So the shadow people can be a number of things. They're not always this evil entity, although they can be. The essence here is, if you ever encounter a shadow person, the one thing you want to pay attention to is how you feel when you see them. Do you feel contracted? Do you feel fearful? Do you feel like this sad energy from them? How do they make you feel? Or just like a scary thing? You see, these feelings will tell you. These are intuitive gut feelings. So really pay attention to your gut. For most people, they'll see a shadowy figure or a shadow person on the corner of their eye. And the reason for this is because our black and white cones can receive energy in the energy realm that we all live in. When you see kind of like a shadowy figure walking by, that's what most people would refer to as a shadow person. And they're not always dangerous. Actually, most of them are not, dangerous at all. They're mostly harmless. So there are many different theories about what a shadow person could be. And I'm going to tell you how you can define what they are to you, because it's different for every person and every experience that you would have. And I'm going to teach you how to get rid of them and how to never see them again. So let's get into it. So most shadow people exist on the lower astral plane. And guess where most people are hanging out in? Most living people, that is, in the lower astral plane. That's a plane of intense emotions, as in drama, trauma, your mom like this, your mom like that, is what I like to say on my Instagram stories or reels in a funny way. It's a very low energy vibration, low frequency, and that's where most shadow entities reside in. And thankfully, most of us our third eye are not that open to see them on a constant basis, but they're everywhere, basically. And these entities could be an actual person who is a lost soul. It could be an elemental spirit. It could be someone who is in a different dimension, is what I've heard. And I kind of feel that that's what most people are perceiving. You're perceiving kind of like a glitch in the matrix, where you can see or perceive someone who's actually living in the physical realm, but in a different dimension. And that's a really, really fun one, right? So what I'm trying to get you to realize is that shadow people are nothing to be afraid of. They're just people like you and me, living about their lives. And if they are a lost soul, the best way to kind of get rid of them, or even if you think that they're a lost soul, and so the best thing you can do for that person and for yourself is to send them light. Send them the white light. See and feel a beautiful star above them shining in the sky and showering them with white light, or like white light waterfall. If they intend goodness and they're just kind of like a lost soul, that light is going to help them to cross over or to ascend to a higher plane of consciousness. However, if they mean harm, right, then most likely they're just either a lost soul who's angry, or a lost soul who is kind of like a psychic vampire, wanting to drain people of their energy. And this happens, especially with people who have addictions that they feel extreme emotions about. And so they feed off of that emotion. They're not truly dangerous, but they do cause harm. So when you send them light, those entities, then they quickly run away, because they don't want light. They want the lower energy, the lower emotion they feed off of. Again, whoever they are, send them light. Because when you send them light, you're sending them a wave of positive energy to either evolve or to ascend to a higher plane of consciousness. And now let's talk about the higher planes. And so if you ever encounter one of these beings, I also recommend that you yourself surround yourself with white light. That's going to uplift your energy to higher vibration. And in order for you to better be more receptive to your higher self than to lower spirits or lower level entities like this. And then they cannot see you, they cannot perceive you because you're in that higher vibration. So it's like a ladder. Think of it as a ladder of dimensions that we're all existing. And your consciousness is either on the lower ladder or the upper ladder. The upper ladder is kind of like where your spirit loved ones hang out, or your angels and guides. They also hang out in that higher, what we call the upper astral plane. And the last thing you want to do is meditate or raise your energy very high, and also, and more importantly, do some form of psychic protection. And that's exactly what I cover in many of the psychic development classes that I teach, and also my psychic protection course, which kind of gives you a little bit of a rundown and many different techniques that you can do right away. And the last thing you can do is pray. Pray for their soul. Pray that they find light. When you pray, you want to have that intention of connecting with the God source, the all that is. When your mind focuses on God, the goddess, divine source energy, you are bringing that energy forth through you, and nothing can harm you. However, you have to develop that consciousness to really feel it. And so again, psychic development or any form of spirituality is going to help you do that. Really quick fun story for you is my last shadow person that I saw was back in August, and a full frontal shadow figure. I was doing a lot of third eye exercises and meditation and Kabbalah working at the time. So my third eye was very active. I was walking to the front of the building I work in, and I saw this giant shadow figure. It looked about 10 feet tall, and it had a beautiful golden outline around it that kind of moved as it moved. It was a humanoid shadow person that was walking from the entrance of the building to the water fountain facing west. And let me tell you, the feeling I got was this deep sadness. It just felt so lost and sad. It looked just completely like it didn't know where to go. I immediately sent it light energy. And then when I blinked, it was gone. And when I arrived at the same spot, I showered that spot with white light in my mind. And yeah, I really hope that soul found its way back into light. I don't know if it was, a lost soul or someone who, I really don't know if it was someone from a different dimension. It could be, or some sort of elemental spirit. I don't know. All I know, it was shadowy. It was a humanoid figure, and it had a golden outline to it, very shimmery. And I just sent it light, and that was that. When it got to the spot where it was, it felt cool, that spot. So yeah, so these things occur. Don't be afraid of them. Remember to take a deep breath and send white light. They'll either love it or not like it and run away. So that's the best tool. Your best defense is sometimes the best offense. There's nothing more powerful than the light of source energy, the light of God itself. Let me know if you ever had a shadow person experience and concept down below. Oh yeah, and really quickly, I forgot to mention, you can also ask your higher self, your soul, God. Ask it, please, I only want to see angels and being the light and love. And that's what you'll see. So it's all about your intention and your focus and your energy. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. All my love and light to you.